Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Pow! Got a beer here from the Three Floyds Brewing Company. This is barrel aged, Blut of the Sun, and an Imperial Stout, barrel aged Imperial Stout, coming in 11.4%. For the Sun, listen to some Hati, which in the Norse mythology is the wolf that chased the moon across the sky, and its other half skull chased the sun across the sky. So there you go. And it says since this drawing is really hard to read, and I'm not good at reading small drawing anyway. Even though I can see, just can't read very well. You know. Okay, since the dawn of time, it has been mankind's dream to bolt over the sun. So it's bolt, yep, I mean, I guess, yeah. So it's bolt over the sun, and makes sense. And I cannot, unfortunately, it's a quote by someone, and I just, Montgomery Barnes, I mean, it's really hard to read. An Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels. 3floyds.com. Really awesome artwork. Three Floyds does really good artwork and stuff, and so far I've liked a lot of their beers. So some of their just mainstays are a little boring, but from a lot of the stuff that I have had, I have enjoyed it. So we'll do this, get the old Leslie and crack her open and see what it is. Leslie. My mom was over in Curacao, I guess, and she wanted to bring back a bottle opener, and she swore she grabbed Paul and came back with a Leslie, I guess. So there you go. And then she made a lot of other jokes about my new name being Leslie, so that was fun. So that's Leslie. So around the house, when we ask for Leslie, we're asking for the bottle opener. Okay, so up to the light. Not much getting through here. Just a rind of a little bit of a fingernail clipping of a caramel hue at the pinnacle of the glass. Off-white khaki colored head for this one. Alcohol leg sticking from 11.2 or 11.4? 11.4? 11.4 alcohol leg sticking, as to be expected. Really ringing the glass around, nice. Really cool. This might be a good one for a Kentucky dishwasher, but don't have any right now. Got some maple bourbon, whiskey recently. Not bourbon because not made in Kentucky, but took it to the other person's house. So my girlfriend's house. So I was like, okay, we just bought a bunch of shit. So I was like, okay, I'll keep a couple things here. You take the rest of the shit, take it to your house, and then we'll just bring it over on occasion so we don't go cray-cray, you know. Because if the mood strikes us, I can polish off a bottle of bourbon at a night if I really wanted to. Wafting this thing around the head is actually getting a little darker for some reason. It was a khaki, now it's getting damn near to a lighter version of a baker's chocolate, which is interesting. I don't know what made that happen, but it is getting slightly darker. Anyway, enough talking about how it looks. It's a long video already. Let's get into the smell. Cheers. Char smoke, nuttiness, coffee, earthiness, baker's chocolate, bright caramel bourbon. This is on point. It just tick the boxes. I mean, maybe a little bit of a slightly smoked tobacco tone. I'm not really pulling any dark fruit out of it right now, but let's get into it. Cheers. low side of a full body, I'd say. So I think the body's pretty good, even with the barrel aging. The body's still pretty good. Nice oiliness, pillowiness around the palate. Definitely has a nice oiliness lingering, those flavors. Char, earthiness, little copper coin in the back, way in the back with a little earthiness. Spicy pepperiness, wafting around the sides of the palate. You have a little bit of baker's chocolate, a little bit of a hint of a dark chocolate, char, smoke, roasty, toasty. Caramel peppery bourbon's there for sure. Nutty coffee wafting through things too, is mixing in with that nice almond husk from the barrel aging. Walnut husk, excuse me. Joe, shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, it's just a really boom, 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 pow. Simple. It's simple. I'd have to say it's in this more, I mean, it's textbook, but it's really well done. The 11.4 is pretty well hidden. It's really approachable. It's got some nice bold flavors. It's not one of those, you peel back each page and find a new little detail. It's not really like that. It's more abrasive, in your face. Yeah, here it is. Punch, punch, punch. And you're already on the floor kind of a deal. I like that about it too. It's got a very assertive nature to it. The body's nice. I could go a little bit thicker on the body as well. ABV's hidden. I'd like some dark fruits in there, just a little bit of something just to kick it up, a little raisin, like molasses kind of tonality, those kind of things. This doesn't really have a lot of that, but it is pretty damn good. I mean, I think anyone who's a barrel-aged Imperial Stout fan or an Imperial Stout fan is going to like this. It's flat out. It's one of the, it's going to vary whether they're like an 8.5, a 9.5, or that, it's going to, that personalization is all going to be up to you. But if you like those kind of things, if you like the barrel-aged stuff, and if you like the regular big Imperial Stouts, you're going to like this. And so, I'm going to throw it straight up into the 9 category. Definitely worth it. I don't even think I paid very much for a 4-pack of it, and I'm really happy I have a couple more to enjoy just off camera. Sippy sip sips. So yep, let me throw the rest of it in so I can be even extra happier. Tippy tippy tip 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 tip. I really wish I had a little bit more information about the beer in general, but there's been a lot. I've noticed there's a lot of that with the bottle labelings and things like that. They're getting, sometimes they went full scale with all the info, and now they're like, a lot of these craft breweries are just tapering back to give you little to nothing. It seems, but I wish there was a little bit more about the beer itself, like what's in here, because there's nothing. It's just, this is the style, this is the ABV. It's barrel aged, but barrel aged in what? Those kind of things. Those little nerd things we all like. Those kind of things. But other than that, the beer itself, even with no label, this beer is a 9 out of 10 all day long. It's one of those kind of things. So this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye-bye. Watch that finger. Here it comes.